Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast, Me, Myself, and I podcast. And this is a new episode 6. And it has been a long time that I haven't made a new episode, but here it is. Finally, I made it. So, for this episode, I choose the title What is God? Is there God? I got the idea from today issues like COVID-19 disease, political issues, Taliban, our country Myanmar issues. Because I usually hear the comments from people around me, they said that, is there God? What is he doing? Why does he let them happen? Won't he help us? Something like that. So I got the idea from those comments. Okay, so let's talk about what is God. Is there God? I know it's a sensitive topic, but in this episode, I won't base on any religions. I won't talk about any religions at all. I will just talk about how people think about on the existence of God and the difference between science and the God, and then my points of view on it. So first of all, in the ancient times, almost everyone believed in God because they believe in the idea that there is something powerful above them. Because that's why whatever they started to do something, they always worship to God, like sand god, ocean god. They believe in superpower. But in 19th century, 20th century, and the 21st century, people started questioning about their beliefs on the existence of God. Is there actually God? Who is he? How do we know that there is a God? So when we talk about science, there is a difference between science and the God. The big difference, the main difference. For the science, whatever it studies something, they demand proofs, evidence, the causes. Because of this, because of that, it happened. They need proofs. They need evidence. But when we talk about God, everybody knows that there is no evidence that we can prove it. The existence of God is not provable. Okay, so that is the big problem between science and the God. Who really believe in science extremely cannot believe in God. So let's talk about some scientists' religion and their perspective on the existence of God. So for the first one, the very famous physicist Stephen Hawking, who is regarded as atheist. Atheist mean who believe there is no God. So there is another kind of scientist like Albert Einstein. For Albert Einstein, he believed that there will be God or not. But he doesn't care, okay? To make it simple, he doesn't care at all whether there is a God or not. Maybe there will be God or not. Not like atheists. Atheists claim that there is no God at all. But for the Albert Einstein, for the people like Albert Einstein, they say maybe there will be God or not. They are not interested in it. Those kind of people are called agnostic. And there are also some kinds of scientists who believe in God and also believe in science. And to give you some example, like Newton, who come from Christian society and who also believe in God. And then the next one is Charles Hart Thornes, who is a Nobel Prize winner. He also believes in God and also loves science. So, as I said, the big problem between science and the God is the evidence. Science demand and call for evidence, but the existence of God cannot be proved. But let's talk about my points of view on it, and then my friends' points of view on it. First of all, I have met lots of people, lots of youths when I went to the university, and some of them believe in God and some of them don't believe in God, like Stephen Hawking. They said they are atheists. And there are a kind that I have met, and he or she is also my friend. I would like to say the gender, but he or she is not like idiots. They said there will be a God. There is a God. But they do not believe in any religions. They do not go into any religions, but they claim that there is God. Okay? I don't know what it is called, what is named, but they believe in God, but they do not believe in any religions. They do not name themselves any religion's name. Okay? Like I am a Christian, I am a Buddhist. They don't name themselves any religions at all. But they believe that there is God. Okay, so those are the kinds that I met when I went to the university. And for myself, I have to admit it openly that I am a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in creation. I believe in Jesus Christ. But before I believe it, I talk about it. I have thought about the existence of God. Is there God? Why do I have to believe that there is God? Because other people said so. So I started to think about it, and I found something which made me believe on the existence of God. So I would like to share it to you. So when I get older and older, I started interested about the environment and the medicines. I'm a little bit interested in medicine than other subjects. So when I read medical books, I found that our body is so amazing. The way the organs are arranged, the way the organs walk, the hearts, their jobs, the brain controlling everything. After I examine the bodies, I feel like that there will be a creator of it. Without a creation, that body cannot be that much perfect. And then I also look at the environment, like trees, the way the trees formed, and the way they make food by using the sun, and then also the rain system. And when we go above the earth, go to the space, it's more amazing. It's really marvelous. The way Earth is circling the sun, and then other planets like Mercury, Venus, the way they are not bumping each other is really amazing. So I feel that there will be a God who created this and who take control of this. I feel that. So to make you clear about my beliefs about what I'm talking about, I would like to give you an example: a computer. Okay, so for the computer, it's very modernized, and it is marvelous. Okay, computer can work very perfectly. So for example, like if we type A from the keyboard, there is A appear on the screen. It is amazing. But everybody knows that to appear A on the screen, we have to put programming, we have to build software, we have to use chip. So we have to programming the computer with numbers. I have heard it somewhere. So those who know computers very well will know more than me. So what I would like to point out is somebody comes to you and said that this computer is formed accidentally. It's just appear, boom, no one made it. The way you believe it, it is nonsense. Everybody knows that there is the creator, there is the inventor of the computer. Because look at the way it works. It can work very amazingly, right? Its words are excellent. We can command it. We can command it with the voice with the latest technique. So the computer itself had the inventor. How can our body doesn't have an inventor, the creator at all? I see that point. And also another point is that the computer is mostly compared with the human brain. The computer is built like human brain. But computer still make mistake. Okay, computers, they make mistakes. It's not so much perfect, but it has inventor of it. So the perfect, miraculous, our brain, the miraculous thing, our brain will have an inventor, the creator. Don't you think so? The computer, which make mistakes sometimes, even have inventor. So our human brain, which is really amazing and miraculous, don't you think it will have a creator behind it? That is what I see when I think about on the existence of God. That's why I believe in God. There is God, not there will. There is God who created it, who created our body, who controlled the natural things, and who controlled the space. So that is what I see. That is what I figure out on the existence of God. Okay. So all the people who are listening to this podcast, I want to challenge you to think about your beliefs on the existence of God. Whether you believe there is God or there is not God, I don't know. Whatever your perspective on God, I want you to think it again, okay? Without any lessons that you get from your traditions, from your families, from your religions, from your society, from your background. Without those things, I want you to think by yourself. Look around, think it. How do you feel? What do you figure out? That somebody is pointed that there is God or there is no God? Whatever it is, when you figure it out and you know what's your perspective on the existence of God, I want you to hold it tightly, okay? So whatever other people said, think about yourself and then believe in what you found about the existence of God. Okay, so this is all about this episode. And I'm really thank you for listening to this episode. So bye bye. See you in next episode. Bye bye.